All across the Imperium, stories are told of legends that once commanded on the battlefield, and one of those legends enters the Gauntlet today. Commissar Sebastian Yarrick is back from the dead to stand alone against an ocean of Genestealers. Can he possibly survive the Genestealer Gauntlet? Each competitor will face endless waves of Genestealers with only their raw stats and abilities as well as their faction rule. No enhancements, no stratagems, and no detachment abilities. Today's challenger is Commissar Yarrick, equipped with a Power Claw, a Stormbolter, and his trusty Balei. His faction ability is going to be useless today, but I've given him a bunch of cool abilities to keep him alive. If you like the datasheet, then feel free to use it yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what round you think he'll get to in the comments. Let's begin. Yarrick begins his second chance at life the same way he went out, firing on all cylinders. 4 shots hammered out with the Stormbolter and 1 flash of the Balei claims the lives of 2 Genestealers. Yarrick charges, Power Claw ready to crush for the first time in centuries. 4 hits, 4 wounds, and only 1 save made. 3 Genestealers are torn apart. Yarrick hasn't missed a step. Another easy round for Yarrick as he atomizes a Genestealer with his Balei and the Stormbolter punches a hole through another. 3 Genestealers left, which are promptly smashed to paste by his enormous claw. Yarrick smiles at the destruction caused so far. Round 3 gets off to a good start with 2 wounds from the Stormbolter, which the Genestealers fail to save, but the Balei fails this time and doesn't hit the mark. No worries though, as Yarrick charges in once more and lands 3 wounds from his 3 hits, and no saves are made. 3 more Genestealers dead. The Genestealer is finally able to make some strikes. It leaps and lands 4 hits, which cause 3 wounds. Yarrick saves 2, but 1 slips through, and Yarrick drops to 4 wounds. Yarrick staggers, blood stains on his coat. He's much more used to fighting Orks. Another 4 slashes from the Genestealer causes 1 wound, but the old man is able to shrug this one off easily. Yarrick counters this with slashes of his own and gets 3 unsaved wounds through. The Genestealer dies, screaming. A devastating beam from the Balei pierces a Genestealer's skull, and 2 wounds from the Stormbolter explode another Genestealer in a spray of gore. 2 Genestealers dead. Claw-to-claw combat once more as Yarrick scores 3 hits and 3 wounds, but 1 save means that a Genestealer remains once again. And that remaining Genestealer slashes wildly, causing 3 wounds. But Yarrick has this covered, rolling 1 invulnerable save and then 2 sixes for the feel no pain. The Emperor protects, though his protection only lasts so long as the Genestealer attacks again, and this time 3 wounds go through and only 2 saves are made. Yarrick grunts as blood drips from his mouth. Down to 3 wounds now, but he retaliates as before and smashes the Genestealer into a nearby wall and watches as it crumples in a heap. A small amount of satisfaction gained as he's turning this gauntlet into a graveyard. Yarrick takes a momentary pause to catch his breath. Memories of Armageddon flood his mind. Pushing these to one side, he fires off a laser, which misses, but the trusty Stormbolter never fails. Another Genestealer laid low. Straight into combat, and the Power Claw whirs into life again. 3 hits, 3 wounds, and 3 more Genestealers fall apart like wet parchment. But quick as a flash, the remaining Genestealer pushes his claw through Yarrick's leg and drops him down to 2 wounds. As Yarrick recovers, the Genestealer screams and attacks again. But this time, Yarrick is ready, and the 3 wounds are met with 3 saves. If there was a crowd, they'd be chanting his name. Yarrick stands tall and hits the last Genestealer with all his might. 4 hits, 4 wounds is enough to get past the single save made, and the Genestealer ends up as a bloody mess. The swarm seems to be thinning, but it won't last long. In this gauntlet, all good things must come to an end. Eventually. 2 wounds from the Stormbolter are both saved, and the Balei misses once again. Frustrated, Yarrick piles into combat and scores 4 hits and 4 wounds. However, the Genestealers make a massive 3 saves, and so only 1 of them dies. The gauntlet seems eerily silent as the 4 remaining Genestealers step forward, their eyes burning with alien hunger. They strike. 16 hits result in 13 wounds. Yarrick can save only 8 of these, and the rest tear into his body like a storm of knives. The Commissar falls. But Yarrick doesn't die. Yarrick plainly refuses to die. The Genestealers almost look shocked as Yarrick rises from the dirt, bloodied and furious, but unbroken. Crazed fury flows through his body as he empties a clip into one Genestealer, killing it dead. He turns to another and burns it to the ground with a flash of his eye. Yarrick seems 20 feet tall as he approaches the remaining 2 Genestealers. Without a word, he swats them away, landing 4 unsaved wounds. Can Yarrick go further still? Yarrick is fading fast. His rage, the only thing sustaining him. No wounds from the Balei or the Stormbolter, which isn't good news. Yarrick can sense the end, but it means nothing to him. He's been there before. 4 hits from the Power Claw and 4 wounds scored. Only 1 save from the Genestealers, so 3 of them are dead. 2 Genestealers remain, who immediately flank him from both sides. 8 hits, 6 wounds, 2 saves made, and only 1 feel no pain. The last claw pierces his heart and Yarrick falls for the final time. In this gauntlet of endless horror, the unending swarm claimed Yarrick's body, but never his spirit. For even in death, Commissar Sebastian Yarrick stands taller than the monsters that slew him. Commissar Yarrick has killed 33 Genestealers, a very commendable effort, and he has done the Emperor and me proud. Where does that place him on the leaderboard? Just below Titus on the Epic Hero leaderboard, for now, but at the top of the leaderboard in my heart. Voting is closed for the next set of models, and the winners were the Scorpec Lord, the Deathshroud Terminator, the Sanguinary Guard, and the Eversaw Assassin. The Patreon should be ready for the next video, and so the next set of voting will be through that. Thank you all for watching. You should subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, like the videos, watch every video 100 times, and share them with people you think might enjoy them. And if you do want to see a specific model attempt the Genestealer Gauntlet, then leave them in the comments. Every model is in contention, from a Screamer to a Lord of Change. We'll see you next time.